All right, we are live, March 11th, 2026. Let me just double check stream settings. I think we're good. Okay, let's do this. All right, what do we have to do here? So we're still in this funny limbo. We're just kind of waiting for the season to start. It's been a long wait. We've been kind of just messing around in the beta and now the preseason. Okay, but we're basically good to go. This is my new favorite fishing spot. It's a pretty great place to fish. Um, right outside the city. Is it laggy? Let me see. That's my ping. Ping's a little higher than usual, but I've noticed that it's been a little laggy occasionally just in the game. I think it has to do with just the newness of the servers and stuff. Probably be fine. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and queue up for some stuff. So, what do we want to queue? I probably need to do some more dungeons at some point, but it's not like a huge rush. Queue up for some BGs. Maybe a skirmish. I'm fairly sure this brawl is still broken. Like, yeah, you can't queue for this. Which is pretty silly. Okay. Queue for BG, queue for skirmish. And then I'm gonna go run around and do some like random quests and check for profession stuff. It's not really... Uh-oh, am I lagging? There we go. Feels a little choppy. But I think my internet's okay. Trying to sell everything I can, because this at the very start of every season or expansion, especially every expansion, you kind of want to make as much gold as possible to kind of like pay for everything else in the rest of the expansion, because enchants will be crazy. Everything will be crazy expensive. There's so much like gold out there. So you kind of want to just like farm everything. I've been like fishing because it's easy to do while I'm like doing work. What else do I have? Anything that I can sell? Nothing really sells. Okay, let's do a quick random BG. Let's switch specs. I've been playing a lot of demo. Oh wait, has this already started? No. Okay. Put this over here, hide the group. Put on our PvP gear. Let's try what have I not played a lot of? Let's try affliction in a BG. Hey Matt, how's it going? Prot Warrior. Yeah, I don't know how Prot or how tanks are looking right now, but I've seen Guardian Druids and they seem super busted, so I wouldn't be surprised if tanks are just completely OP. Alright. Play Hellcaller, because whatever. I think we play UA here, because I think this map tends to be smaller skirmishes rather than like one big team fight, so. Matt, you had a crazy day, huh? You caught a vendor double charging for work. Oh man. And charging for work they were asking your contingent workers to do for them. turning it in as their own. Massive fraud, hundreds of thousands? Dang, that's crazy. Are you guys gonna like sue them or something? You have to sue them and then you have to like, I mean, if it's fraud, it's probably like a crime too. So it's like, report them to the police. Yeah. It's not much. It's not much consolation though if they, you know, go to jail, but you don't get your money back. So that's tough. You review all the images and animations. You started to catch on. That's crazy. Well, nice catch. I mean, that's who knows how long that could have gone on for. If we didn't catch something like that. All right, what am I? Let's go over here. Huh? Does my game sound super loud? It's once again really loud for me when I stream. Only when I stream though. It's very weird. There's nobody over there. Okay, that looks like a lost cause. Actually, no, wait. You know what? Dang. How long did that bubble last? I'm super dead, but I also, my God, the game sound is so loud. I feel like I can't even think. Let's see. Game options, audio. Well, that should be way lower, whatever that is. Do you think that was it? Gameplay sound effects? That was probably it. But, no, that might have been actually the master. Oops. Okay, I jump off here. Are we getting wrecked? I think we're getting wrecked. It's normal level on stream? Okay. I probably just need to... I could just turn it down on my headset. That'll probably be... Yeah, this is way better. Alright, well... This is super hard. I don't know what to do here. I do no damage. I mean, very apparently doing no damage. Spear the healer. Dot everybody. At least nobody's taking this note from us. I guess they're not doing much damage either. Okay, let me turn up the volume again because that was a little too quiet. Hey buff rogues, locks look awful. So affliction is, I think, in a rough state. Like you can have full dots rolling on 4 targets and it feels like nothing is happening. So I think it's a... Wait, am I wearing gear? I am wearing... It's a full honor gear. So this is the max item level you could possibly have in a BG, I believe. And we just dot everything. Now it's possible that I'm just doing it wrong, but I don't think so. Wow. Wow, wow. Okay. I thought this guy was dead, so I kind of like turned away from him for a second. think I just got to keep trying to stack UAs on him. Hey, we killed somebody. That's crazy. You think I could just take it? I took it. All right. Stack a few UAs on him. What happens? Anything? Max damage rotation on him? Hey, we got him. All right. Hey, Fjern, how are you doing? Let's see. Pot Pally. Or no, Matt, you're cooking dinner. You jump into honor grind. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can queue. I mean, I'll be on for the evening, so there's no rush. Whatever. Oh, it's actually a pretty even game. Let's see. This looks like we've got it under control. Let me go over here. I wish I had a better sense of the timer, though. Maybe I should help out here. I think it's just the healer over there, so... Elemental de Agua. I guess I wall here. Pretty desperate play. Try and kill him. Nice, we got him. Coil. Couple of UAs. See, it's like, it's not that bad, right? I think the thing about Affliction Lock that I've got to figure out is it even worth spreading dots at all? So like, so the optimal way to use your shards in the War Within in a BG is you just spam Curse of Exhaustion on everybody, or some curse, and you would get a bunch of dots up, and it would be pretty freaking annoying, because if anybody didn't have a healer around, they would just like, they would get chunked for a ton of their health. Wow, nice reflect. That was a super. So, Ray of Frost, you have to interrupt immediately because it's completely busted. Fake his kick. Let's go ahead and send the big old dude, whatever you call it. Shoot, I couldn't fake that one. I ran out of health stones. So sad. But yeah, but the thing is, like, I wonder if Affliction is like, I have to play around just dotting the heck out of one target at a time, because you can stack UA and UA takes shards. Kind of weird. Don't love it. It feels very weak when you're just trying to do spread damage, which used to be Affliction's strength. But you know, I mean, Affliction was always still pretty good, not just at spreading damage, but also at kind of like running off and playing objectives too. It was like surprisingly good at that, because it had essentially 100-yard range on its damage if you played super carefully around that. Something to think about. All right, let's see. I missed some chats. I'll catch up after this BG. If you're waiting for stuff to do. Pot Pella, you feel like you can barely see enemies this X-Pack? How do you tell who's friendly or not? So, nameplates are everything. Oh, what am I doing? I need to actually play this out. Coil him. Dark Harvest. Actually, pretty respectable damage. Granted, this dude is like AFK or something. Or he zoom? I don't know. Oops. I was casting Seed of Corruption by accident. Alright, I guess he's just giving up, whatever. Let's see. Demo hits like a yeah, demo is S tier. S tier across all content right now, PvE and PvP. Demo still has an issue with Battlegrounds where like it doesn't have damage on the move in the way that like basically every other class does. So it'll still be weak, I imagine, on like certain maps like Temple of Katmogu, but I think it's probably going to be one of the top tier specs. Unless it gets mega nerfed. It might get mega nerfed, but like it'll probably be like one of the highest team fight damage specs. One of the best 1v1 specs. So I think it's basically looking up for demo. And if they nerf the damage, then we'll reevaluate, but oh well. Look at that. Make a health stun so I can heal up. Let's see. Oh hey, Master Alexi, saw you fishing the other day. Oh yeah, I've been fishing up a storm. Oh shoot, I died. Yeah, because like so I've been actually pretty busy with work, and so the one thing I can kind of do while working is fish. So I've been fishing a crazy amount. I got to show you my fishing gear. I have best in slot fishing gear for the entire expansion. I spent like all my gold on it. It was a bad idea. Do not do it. But I have best in slot gear, so what can I say? Okay, I jumped out the wrong direction. I'm so far from the action. Let's head over here. Oh, I guess the game's almost over anyway. Whatever. That parachute feels like doesn't really slow your descent very much. I think we win with this, right? Oh, okay. Game's over. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm literally at the bottom of the damage meter with the exception of one Shadow Priest. Oh, and a red. Okay, not the absolute bottom, but pretty close. Oh, that's pretty bad. All right. I missed some chats. Let me scroll up a bit. I gotta figure out something's wrong with my audio settings. Not like the stream audio, but like my audio. It's either too loud or too quiet. Can't get it quite right. All right. Let's see. Prop Pally. All I'll say is like it's probably your nameplate settings. The default nameplates I think are pretty bad. They're not very customizable. So I think you have to use a nameplate add-on. Because the default nameplates, your only options, basically I don't think there's a way to treat enemies and friends differently with the default nameplate options, which is crazy because of course friends and enemies are entirely different things and should be treated differently. So I would suggest getting a nameplate add-on. The most popular ones are Better Blizz Plates, Plater, and Platinator with a Y. I use Plater. I've been using Plater for a while, but I think most people have been using Better Blizz Plates. I don't know. I don't think it matters too much which one you pick. All right, let's see. Normal on stream. Good. Okay, what is this? Let's see. Matt, for a moment you like the AoE curse. Yeah, AoE curse of exhaustion is good, but if you want to curse the tongues of healer, weakness of melee, they're too close. Yeah, actually, so weakness is oh, what am I doing? What spec am I? What is this? Hey, I actually got a 3v3. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm playing. This is my blitz spec, whatever, it's close enough. Wow, nice steal on my interrupt the poly. Wow, that guy died fast. Oh, the other guy left. What? He gave up? Oh, it wasn't over. Not over at all. All right, well, I guess it's over now. Dang, my healer left. All right, well, I was about to do some damage at some point. Let's see. Agent Smith affliction is total garbage. Garbanzo. I actually think affliction might be one of the weakest specs in the game right now in PvP. It might be. It, which I guess by definition that makes it relatively garbanzo, but it's part of it is also I haven't fully figured out how to play it, but I've tried a few different ways and they all seem kind of like a little lackluster. Like you would have thought they would have added more CC to affliction locks, but they added them to demo. I feel like they should have put some of the CC on affliction and some more damage on demo. That probably would have been the right mixture of things, but whatever. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. All right. Hey, Fellspawn, what's your main PvP add-ons? I've got so many. It's insane. It's insane. The add-on situation since midnight is gotten out of control. It's like, look at this. I mean, I've got a chat. This is a chat add-on, Chatinator. Cooldown Manager Center. This merely centers the cooldown manager, which if you don't get that, then stuff is like off center and it looks horrible. So you need this. Or there's other ones too. There's like better cooldown manager and like some other ones too. The cooldown manager leaves a lot to be desired, but at least it's something. I think I need to make a video explaining all my add-ons because I've got so many. But if you go to my Discord, here I'll type my Discord. Get the link to my Discord. I've got all my import codes there, although I probably need to make sure I've got them all up to date there. I don't have a solo shuffle build, but I'm too lazy to make one, so we'll just play my Blitz build. Okay, let's see. Hey Pack, hello, look who it is. Yeah, I've been busy with work, so I've been fishing in town a lot. I probably should have streamed the other day because I was just doing dungeons, which I thought would be kind of boring, but you know, actually it was boring. Dungeons are pretty boring until you get to higher M+ levels. It's pretty silly, but you kind of have to do them right now just to like get some basic gear. All right. This guy's name is Openclaw, which is, if you don't know, it's like some fancy new AI stuff. Or so I've heard. All right. Wait, what? But what's Witherbound do? There it is. Okay. All right. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh my god, that's the worst ever Soulfire. Might not matter. So I feared him because I could still shoot him. Oh, fear broke immediately. What the? Alright. That was ridiculous. I feel like whenever fear is used against me, like it never breaks. You're that guy? Coil this guy. Interrupt the healer. Oh, I got coiled. I think we got him though. What? I got out damaged? Are you kidding me? Let's see. I want to take a look at the damage breakdown at the end, because that's actually I need to not chain queue, because like the goal right now is not so much to practice as it is to figuring out whether our builds make any sense. And I need to catch up on chats. I know I've been AFK for like a week, so I swear I'm gonna hit the ground running when season 1 starts, and we're gonna play a ton. It's gonna be crazy. All right, let's see. Demo hits like a truck. Demo's the best. Yes, and I've been fishing a ton. Let me show you my fishing spot. This is my patented fishing spot. Trade secret. Also, check out this mount. This mount is awesome. It's like a glowing, what do you call those things? Light bugs? Wait, what? What do you call the bugs that have a glowing butt? Light bugs? Fireflies. It's a firefly. Anyway, you can get it in. You can just get it by flying around and picking up all the glowing moths in Herondar, which takes a long time, by the way, hours. Anyway, let's see. If you've been playing Dragon, getting the itch because of the lack of things to do. Yeah, yeah. I've been just fishing. I don't know how much fish I've caught, but it's a lot. I've caught thousands of fish. Oh yeah, check out my gear. Check this out. So I have a whole fishing outfit now. I put on the fishing boots from the Booty Bay competition, fishing hat plus midnight fishing skill. I even dug up this Tuskar spear so I can like plant the spear and I get +5 fishing. And then I've got the Cinderai Reeler's Rod, which is the absolute best fishing rod you can get, crafted by yours truly. And I got an enchanted Grand Line on it. The Grand Line costs like 500,000 gold. It'll never pay for itself. Like it will never pay for itself, but it's pretty cool. It's super not worth it. Do not spend your gold on that. Okay, let's see. I missed some chats. Matt, you should look into the stuff Cooldown Manager Center does. It does more stuff, custom glows. Oh, maybe I should check it out. I think I think I need to mess around a lot because like my cooldown manager is pretty. I don't know. I'm still like I feel like I'm still missing stuff that I'm like. Why am I tracking Burning Rush? You know what in the hell is that about? I do not need to track Burning Rush. Like that's ridiculous. You know. What else am I tracking on like affliction? Okay. Um, you did fall asleep last time you ran dungeons. Not gonna lie. that's that's fair. You know. You think I'm tracking Burning Rush here too? I am. I wonder if they added that. They probably bugged it out for everybody. Okay. So like I will fair warning, I think the first thing I'm going to try and accomplish this season is probably the Delve boss. Probably. Cuz I'm kind of curious about how hard it is and whether it'll be like fun or doable early on because there's like an achievement for being one of the first people to kill it, like worldwide or something, or I don't know, region wide. So that'll be cool to go for. All right, Matt. They also added custom extra bars to CDM centered. Okay, yeah, I do need to play with it because I'm using a mixture of some of these are. I need to reload my UI. Some of them are cooldown manager, and some of them are action bars that I just made click through on whatever you call it on bartender. I have a ton of add-ons. It's like too many to go through. I need to make a video. Let's get the big bobber out. Okay, let's see. I will catch up on chats and then I'll queue again. Let's see. Matt, they also added, oh yeah, Firefly. Am I liking Afflock? No, I mean, I, I don't hate it. I should hate it more for how weak it feels, but it's probably not far off of where it needs to be. It just needs a little bit more damage. Probably they need to revert the Dark Harvest nerf or something. They need to do something. It's missing something, but it won't take much to fix it, I think. Anyway, let's see. Tarragon, you started playing Destrolock in PvP. You struggle when melee's on you. Do you have any advice? Yeah, everybody struggles. The advice is, uh, it sounds easier than it is, but really you make full use of your instant casts as much as possible. So when you have a bunch of dudes on you or hunters or whatever, they all have like millions of kicks and little stuns and stuff. You're just trying to keep wither on as many targets as possible, trying to like not overcap on shards and conflags. If possible, you will overcap though if you have a lot of pressure on you, but that's okay. You want to. These are all instant casts over here. Wither on like 3 targets if you can, conflag, and then you want to malevolence basically on cooldown. You want to infernal also basically on cooldown, And what you're looking for is an opportunity to put havoc on one of the DPS or the healer, and then coil another target, especially the kill target. So then you coil the kill target, coil another target. That buys you time to get your chaos bolts and stuff off. The second thing you want to do is you want to cast a lot of fear, so that when they're like in a tough situation. When you cast fear, they have to kick you. Like otherwise, they're just gonna have to eat a bunch of fears. And if they kick you, then you can start casting chaos bolts and stuff. And if you're not sure whether they still have kicks, you cast Soulfire. Soulfire is actually your most threatening spell. You definitely want to be Soulfiring, if possible, on cooldown, and certainly with Havoc if possible. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there, but it's SMG. This isn't PvP. This is PvP. This is player versus fish with a P. PVF. I guess it's PVF. But it's still it's pretty exciting stuff, you know? All right, let's put on our PvP gear. Player versus pole, yeah. Player versus pike. But yeah, there's a lot. I mean, it's just practice. I think the main thing is you want to be trying to get through their kicks with fear and soulfire, because they kind of need to kick those. Soulfire hits like a truck. Fear is still mega good. But it's a little hard, for sure. Yeah, affliction is like even worse because you don't have that many spells to bait with. So the reason why I'm just sending is because there's a rogue out there somewhere, and I don't like rogues, you know? I don't want the rogue to... Oh, I tried to just randomly fear, but bad idea. This is not going so well. Alright. I missed my... So here I need to fake the kick. Kill that guy. Oh, I gave him precog, but I have reflect. Reflect, I mean. Reflect. Man, I'm actually gonna die here. I'm gonna well, hopefully the hunter can finish him off. I definitely could have played that a little better. But you know what? We did what we had to do. Killed the rogue. Rogue cloaked super early, which I think he kind of had to, because like I was about to coil him. If I had gotten the double coil off, I guess he could have trinketed that. That probably actually would have been better, and save his cloak to make sure he can get the kill on me when he's like doing his go and stuff. Pretty tough matchup. Because the hunter managed to stay stealth the entire, so he never got opened on, I guess. All right, let's catch up. Oh, first of all, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate that, Dyer or Dire. I don't know how to say that, but thank you, appreciate it. Okay, let's scroll up. Not battling the banned fish. How do you know? So fishing is like you got to make gold. It's the start of an expansion. You got to make gold however you can. Fishing, herbing, mining. Okay, obviously fishing is the worst way to make gold, but I kind of enjoy it. It's like fun, you know? All right. Matt, you struggle even when melee aren't on you, or even when you just log in, you're always struggling. Yeah. The game is just one big struggle. That's just how it is. Okay, let's see. Agent Smith compared to Demo and Destro. Oh yeah, Affliction compared to Demo and Destro it's like night and day. But I'm sure AF will get buffed. It's pretty weak right now. So you can. I mean, I think our first balancing patches are due. I suppose we'll get notes on Friday. I think if everything goes according to schedule, and then we'll get our first patch on Tuesday. I don't know exactly what they're going to change. I think the healers are pretty imbalanced, I think, still. So that's probably the first thing they'll address. But again, their focus is going to be on PvE, so getting like M plus and rating and stuff, right? So PvP tuning, I would expect it to be a little bit more fine-tuned 2 or 3 weeks into the season, but that doesn't matter too much. All right. Agent Smith, you don't like the UA spender style at all? Yeah, I don't love it. I think I like it better than Malefic Rapture or whatever it was called. Yeah, Malefic Rapture from before. I didn't really like that, but I kind of wish it were. I wish it were different. I mean, I kind of wish they would just go back to the way Drain Life was back in Dragonflight. I thought it was actually really well designed. It was pretty fun. It was kind of rewarding to play well and stack up your Drain Life damage and then get a huge AoE Drain Life off. That was like very satisfying, super fun. All right, let's see. You like the other two specs, but as an AF main, it's a bummer. Yeah, it'll get better. It'll get better. And I think no matter how bad AF is on damage, it'll still probably be at least decent, if not above average, in battlegrounds, like in Blitz. So it might struggle a little in Shuffle if its damage doesn't get tuned upward pretty considerably. You watched the PvE tier list, and even there, AF was low. Yeah, AF was pretty decent, and then it got like nerfed a little too hard, I think. So I think it'll get buffed both PvE and PvP. And you know what? You want to be playing the spec that gets buffed in the last major tuning patch of like a month into the season. Then you enjoy like 6 months straight of just total dominance, you know? like Rets and Hunters did last season. Just like that. Like, you don't want to be top dog right now. Like Demo's top dog, and it's probably gonna be nerfed a little bit, at least on the PvE side. I'm guessing. Okay, let's see. Uh, yeah, we are back to PvF, but we will queue up in a second. I'm trying to respond to everybody's chats. Just give me a second. I'm slow. All right, let's see. SMG. Rogues you've seen against me have been cloaking almost immediately anywhere, which is weird. Yeah, it's because you know, it's because it's uncoordinated, and I don't know who we're facing. Like, we're facing everyone from rank ones to totally new players who've never played the game, you know? That's the thing about skirmishes, like, and you just don't know what you're gonna get. It's just kind of random, just for fun. Loa Dun Dun, your deeds glorify you, shall be benevolently rewarded in abundant kind. You know, I love it. I love the abundance RP. Actually, I'm a big fan of the abundance event. If you guys haven't tried it, what you have to do, you got to try it at this point. You got to do it, and don't do it solo. What am I doing? LFG. Go to LFG. Go to pre-made groups, custom groups. Search for abundance. Find one of these big groups of abundance. Whatever. There's like 20 to 40 people. Just join one of them, and then just go to the abundance thing. It's just insane. I mean, your internet is gonna suffer. Like, it's super laggy, but like it feels like a totally different video game where you're just like picking up stuff like crazy, and you feel like you're just getting tons of points. I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't actually get that much stuff out of it, but it's like you can make nice fishing rods. That's for sure. Herbing is dollars. Yeah, herbing and mining is probably the way to go for to make as much money as possible early, but fishing is a distant like a fifth or something. I don't know. It's probably the worst. Let's see. Good XP, lots of gold. Yeah, actually, I was making a ton of gold farming cloth. You can like cloth farm because I'm a tailor. Just killing mobs. It actually was like probably like 5 times as much gold as I make from fishing. But you know what? It's all good. All right, let's see. This guy says finally a decent player. We'll see. Hopefully we don't disappoint. Let's see. Fish at the nether drake. I did. I got. So I have this nether warped egg in my bags. I think I have to wait 5 more days and then it'll hatch and become a mount, I believe. Pretty fancy stuff. I feel like I've already beaten the whole expansion. Oh, I need a pet. Shoot. Oh, I just fell it out. Whatever. All right. Yeah, there's nothing left to accomplish. Done it all. Just send it. Just spam this. I don't know. Oh, I didn't Soulfire. I'm like rusty. I should have opened with Soulfire there. I'll be honest. It's kind of hard for me to tell when paladins are bubbled. It's I don't know why. Am I too zoomed out? I can't tell when I was like spamming stuff into that paladin while he was immune the entire time. So sad. All right, let's see. Fieran, you've gotten 3.5 levels gathering. Oh, you're leveling through gathering? Dude, that's insane. That's crazy. Fishing is the worst option. Yeah, fishing is the best option. So let's be real. You make a big bobber. You put on your fishing gear. You plant your Tusker spear that I got. I don't even know where I got this, but it gives me +5 fishing. You can even put a little bobber on your pole. Zoom in so you can really fully enjoy the reflective water, surface of the water. This is peak gameplay. If I'm lucky, I'll get a treasure chest. And that's basically fishing. AF needs a rework. I think AF could use a rework. It's not very satisfying. I think they need to make two major changes to AF. I think they need to, at minimum, make two major changes. One, they need to add an actual sound effect for Dark Harvest. And two, they need to make Dark Harvest do way more damage so that you've kind of got something you're building up towards and you're trying to make sure you cast without getting interrupted. Like there's some skill involved there, and it should be satisfying to cast it. But right now, there's no sound effect, barely any graphics associated with Dark Harvest, and it's kind of your like go. It's super underwhelming. They got to make that cooler. It needs to, like spew fire or some crazy things, shadows, you know. All right, Matt. You'll have all weekend to be depressed when they dumpster your tunes. Yeah, exactly. That's okay. If we get nerfed the first week, it's not over, because there will be multiple rounds of balancing patches in the weeks to follow. That's pretty normal. That's cute for a BG. Oh wow! Did they hotfix the brawl? They changed the brawl. Isn't that funny? Because this used to be the one that was bugged that you couldn't even queue for. All right, let's see. Hey, D-Ray, can I open talents 1 sec? Oh yeah, yeah. So my talent tree. Oh, you know what? I need to update my Discord. I think my Discord has out-of-date talents. This is my Blitz talent tree. This is my Destro Blitz. Is this perfect? Definitely not. Definitely not. I have not fine-tuned my builds. Part of it is I'm just like, when I've been streaming, I just haven't been paying attention. But let's take a look at some of the damage breakdowns. Here, I had a lot of damage in this one. So, is this right? It's so insane. All my damage was Wither, Chaos Bolt. I barely got a Soulfire. I get one Soulfire out that game. The thing is, like, these games are not very representative. Oh, this one had a healer. Let's see. What was this damage breakdown like? A lot of Chaos Bolt, a lot of Wither. Still not. Is that right? I don't trust this data at all. Reset all data. All right. Let's see. SMG, you need someone to sell you on Midnight. The ad you got just not helping. Midnight is fun. I've had fun so far. I mean, granted, I don't know if it's going to be fun for like the whole, you know, I don't know how the game balance is going to feel, but I'm pretty confident that Blizzard knows how to balance the game. Like at least 90% of the way there. There's always going to be something that's a little overpowered. That's pretty natural. But Generally speaking, most stuff is viable. So if you're looking at tier lists, they might be accurate right now, but it's not going to matter much in a few weeks. In a few weeks, everything will be pretty viable. Loa, glory be to a bounty so richly abundant. You know, what is Dun Dun? Like, I know you get shards of Dun Dun, and I know there's like a rat named Dun Dun that you like feed the abundance to, but I actually don't know what that's about. Like, why am I in that cave feeding a rat? That I have not figured out. Let's see, Kralzo, yeah, play Blitz when rated is out if you enjoy it more. Yeah, Blitz is I honestly believe that Blitz is the most fun thing you can do in the game. Like way more so than Shuffle, and certainly more so than Arena. Now, if you have a couple of friends, Arena can be really fun. But if you're like just picking up the game, or you're coming back to the game after a long hiatus, or you're casual and just want to play some, 100% Blitz is going to be more fun because you don't have to deal with any LFG stuff. You just queue up, you play. It's a little bit chaotic, which is kind of a good thing when you're just having fun. Now the key though is that you can't take it too seriously because the hardest part of playing WoW is like ignoring the toxic haters, and there are so many of them. It's like, but that's life, you know? That's life. Even like work is like that sometimes. All right, let's focus this guy. He's the flag carrier. He's like super dead, right? I don't know. I think he's gonna die with this Soulfire. No, he's not. Dude, he's tanky. What the? Okay, got him. Did I get the fear out? Oh, shoot. I really should have changed my spec. I forgot. Actually, it's not that I forgot. I haven't set up any specs yet. Dude, another thing about Blitz that's fun is like your mount moves like twice as fast. Slow this guy. He interrupts that. Oh no. Nobody saw that. Hopefully there's a healer somewhere here. Ah! Okay. Things are looking not so hot for our team. We're getting wrecked. Okay, let's see. SMG is not doing a good job selling Midnight, saying you have to play with other players or friends. No, I mean, the thing is, like, I play solo. So I play with my wife, who I have not yet convinced to level. She's not convinced yet. She's been chilling. She's been busy with work and stuff, but she's also, like, feeling too lazy to level up. So there is that. I guess I haven't even convinced her to play Midnight. But I will. I'm pretty confident in that. Just a matter of time. She's gonna run out of stuff to watch on Netflix, and then we'll be back. But until then, I'm just gonna play a ton of solo Shuffle and Blitz, which is super fun. I play totally solo. You don't need like any friends. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jeez. That was pretty rough. Okay. Pack, you can't notice bubble either, even with mini CC. Yeah, I think I need to change my settings. There's something about bubble that I just like can't see. I might need to watch a VOD because I don't actually even know what I'm looking at or not looking at. Okay, Krauser, you main Lock and DK. You switch between them. Yeah. DK is Hunters. Yeah. So Lock is definitely not the easiest class to play. That's still true, even with all the changes. But oh my gosh. I surrender. Oh my gosh. I can't survive. Let's see. Kralza, you like to aff visuals in Legion with the weapon making dead stuff appear as ghosts? I didn't play in Legion. I missed Legion, Mists, and I don't know what else was there. BFA, stuff like that. So I missed a lot of that stuff. For better or worse, I played a ton up through Kata and then a ton after Dragonflight. Ugh. Oh my gosh, he's got a healer who's gonna grip him away. Are you kidding me? Oh boy. Prop Pal, you're trying to introduce friends to WoW and started them on Classic for simplicity. They aren't prepared for this. Yeah. Retail is pretty fast paced. It's a little hectic. I don't think the pruning. I don't think the pruning. I'm trying to think. I think the pruning was a good idea. And generally, I guess the fact that people aren't, at least most classes survive the pruning with like their like look and feel intact. They probably did a good job with it, but I think like they could have done more pruning of the CC. I think PvP, like the real skill expression in PvP is fundamentally how you deal with CC, but it is also the least fun thing for newer players to deal with. So like I kind of like think they should have removed more CC. I mean, maybe like some forms of CC just shouldn't be spammable. I don't know. Or the DR resets should be much longer. I don't know what they should do, but there's a lot of things they could have done. Because they actually added more CC in Midnight. Even though they removed the triple DR um, CC, they shortened the DR reset timer, which made it worse. So it's pretty bad. Well, we see a fellow Warlock, we gotta put him in the dirt. Even if we lose the game, we have to assert dominance over all other Warlocks. Yeah, was that guy immune or no? I don't think so. Well, we did what we could. Prop Pal H. Let's see. Pack, you think DK is going to get nerfed now? I don't know about PvE. PvP, DK has felt pretty strong. I don't know if it's OP or not. It's really hard to tell what's good and not. And from like these random BGs are so one-sided, One side will just like completely stomp the other no matter what. Very hard to get a sense of it. Okay. Let's see, tell us this. You're stoked to run demo this season? Yeah, demo is great. Demo, I think like one of my favorite things about demo is it has felt consistent for 3 expansions now. Since Dragonflight, demo has basically played the same, and I think it's great. Like there have been changes, and I think the addition of hero talents and now Apex talents, they changed things up enough so that it's still kind of fun. But I think it's actually in a good spot, and it's certainly strong. No doubt about it being strong. All right, let's see. SMG is the one Forgot the Soulfire. Yeah. uh, DK is usually OP every new season expansion. Then it gets nuked in either beta or first patch. Yeah, there's like a kind of running joke about that. I'd be curious if there's any real data to back that up. I feel like Warlocks get nuked pretty early every expansion too, from what I can recall. Demo was wildly strong in early Dragonflight, got super nerfed. AF was wildly OP early War Within, got super nerfed. And once again, we have Demo pretty near the top. I don't know that it's the actual top, but it's pretty near the top in PvE. In PvP, it's like at least A tier, if not S tier. So I don't know. Kind of like getting a little bit of a deja vu. Hopefully we survive whatever nerfs come our way. As long as we're average, it's fun because the playstyle is pretty like relaxing. It's very easy, you know. It's nothing too complicated. Let's see, solo. So I have played around a little with Diabolist, and I don't think Diabolist feels that great. I could try it here. Oh wait, is this a 2v1? Should we let this guy? Let's let this guy try and 1v1 while I catch up on chat. I'm like perpetually 20 chats behind. Hey Sirius, how are you doing? Hello, hello. It's been a while. Fearon, you don't want to feel useless? You're never useless, Fearon. Don't believe. You gotta just like believe in yourself. No matter what you're playing or how badly it's going, you're never useless. Loa Dun Dun, your tributes glorify you, the Loa of abundance. Dude, Loa Dun Dun, I don't know. You're the best. I wish I could commit to a bit like that. Oh man, this feels very one-sided. That Shadow Priest is getting crushed. Oh man. There's no help here, buddy. You're on your own. I'll lay this. Let's see. You wish you had friends to play threes? Yeah, I think like the thing is threes though is it's not that fun. For better or worse, the introduction of solo shuffle and blitz have made twos and threes very underplayed. And so there's no variety. Like you get the same stuff every time. Wait, is this guy good? What's going on here? What's going on here? Is he waiting out my Dark Pact? I don't like this. Don't like the way this is going one bit. Not one bit. Cycling my pet. Interesting. I think his Dark Pact is not actually a big cooldown at all. Is he trying to build up combo points? I'm gonna stun him here. What? Oh my gosh, I'm playing Diabolist. I messed up my shards. That's really unfortunate. I also can't control my pet for some reason. Oh no, he must have actually cloned it, I guess. That would explain it. If this guy plays super scared like this, just like kind of dots and runs, I have no way of winning this because I can't chase him down. And they nerfed Felguard damage. This could be pretty hard. Yeah, because I can't slow him. What am I taking damage from anyway? Oh man, he's really playing to win. I don't like this one bit. So I guess I stun him here. Coil him. I'm gonna fear him. Oh nice, he trinketed that. That's actually the right play. Kinda have to wall here. I could have reflected that if I weren't terrible. Stun him. Bell Lord here. Stun him.
This just means more entertainment for me.
Yeah, I have no chance. This is pretty rough. I think if I were Soul Harvester, maybe there's a little bit more of a chance, because like then I would actually have some dot damage. But this doesn't feel very doable to me. Might have overlapped a little too much there. Ah. I just got styled on by a feral druid, but that's okay. I think like there's no world in which I could have beaten him when he's playing to kite like that, because he can just heal up all my damage. Oh, Temple of Hot Mogu. Which one's that? All right, let's see. Blitz is really toxic, especially the 16. Blitz never stops being toxic, so there's some consolation in that, right? I mean, it's toxic all the way up and down the ladder. You gotta ignore people constantly. It's insane. Let's play Soul Harvester, because I'm pretty sure Soul Harvester is just straight up better in like every respect. I'm also not sure about this talent point here. There's a lot of talent points here I haven't fully figured out. Because, like, there's a case to be made for Vile Fiend, and there's a case to be made for Dreadstalkers. Like, you can play a lot of different ways here. But I think Doomguard, I've liked it the best. Alright, let's see. Pink Pack, do they nerf XP from Gathering? Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's wild to me that people level through Gathering, but that's pretty effective way to use your time because you get a lot of gold. Let's see, Jag, do you expect crazy DPS Q times for Blitz? So your Q time in Blitz is totally dependent on how popular your spec is. So all of War Within, I got fast Qs because I played Demo, and Demo is deeply unpopular in Blitz. Like there just weren't, I mean, I was not competing for slots with anybody. Granted, Demo was one of the weaker specs in Blitz last expansion, yeah, but it was totally viable. And on certain maps, it was like it hard carried. Like I had like a 90% win rate above 3K MMR on like 2 maps, and then I had an abysmal win rate on like 3 or 4 other maps because Demo has no mobility. But node-based maps, Demo's super strong, and I suspect there'll be a lot more demos playing this season. So the queue times might be a little worse, I suppose. Looks like people are getting the stuff. Oh, uncontested bloodlust buff. What? Oh my gosh. So sad. I got played by the rogue. He got my hopes up. He picked it up in stealth. So good. Let's trinket that. Dude, Soul Harvester feels a billion times better. It's crazy. I think Diabolus needs to get buffed. You're the healer? Oh, I can't. Nice. Killed him. All right. Hey, Inky. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hey, Fistmeaver. How are you leveling? I leveled just the old-fashioned way. I did the quests. And it was okay. I think the campaign is... I'd say it's like nothing like groundbreaking, you know? it's the same kind of campaign we've all gotten used to. I think it was a little on the longer side. Oh my gosh. So I have noticed I feel like Horde struggles a lot in BGs. Is it just me? I don't know. Like normal BGs, like I feel like there's no healers or anything. I think I might be doing a lot of damage. I'm absolutely at the top of the damage meter, but man, I can't survive more than like 2 seconds. Okay, if you're easy to say you're never useless when you play good luck. Well, you know, when I first started playing Blitz, because when Blitz first came out, the people who, I mean, even now, a lot of the people who dominate in the Blitz kind of scene, the so-called Cabal, they've been playing a lot of RBGs for a long time. So they knew all the strategies. I went in totally blind. I didn't know anything. I was like definitely useless for a long time. You just kind of slowly get better, and then you start to feel like, okay, I have more of an impact here and there. But you still have to kind of accept the fact that you will lose and win a lot of games that are totally out of your control, and that's true. That's true in everything. Um, and your goal is simply to increase the number of games where like you have a little bit more agency. I mean, we're totally hosed here, but you know what? We'll put in a good effort, get the orb. I can't even show my face in the center though. I'll get immediately nuked. All is well. Totally good here. Isn't there a rejuve thing over here somewhere? Oh, it's not. It's not up. Okay. Serious, have I tried the new Slayer's Rise BG? I did. I I didn't understand what was happening. Let me queue for it. Oh wait, shoot, I can't queue because I'm in a BG. But I'll queue for it. I need to learn how to play it because I still don't actually understand how it's played. I was like flying around and I couldn't tell what was happening. I got I got nuked from orbit. There's like cannons in Slayer's Rise. What is this? Pass the orb? You can pass the orb? That's funny. I didn't know that. Oh, is it just because this is the Brawl, the Temple of Hot Mogu? That's funny. I didn't know you could pass it. Okay. Stank Quifa. Hey, big stink. What is the add-on that auto loots your fishing? It's called what is it called? I do have an add-on. Maybe it's in Leatrix. So Leatrix Pro or Plus, LTP, Leatrix Plus. I think it has a faster loot option. Let me check. One of the add-ons I have has like that quality of life improvement. You definitely want that. The faster loot thing is so nice. It also like auto turns in quests and does crazy stuff like that, which is really nice for leveling. Let me see. Slash LTP. Automation. No, maybe it's not this. Oh yeah, faster auto loot. Yeah, Leatrix Plus has a bunch of odd options, and a lot of them are really cool. Like auto release in PvP is actually advantageous, especially in Blitz when every second counts and you need to release quickly. Okay, I'm actually gonna fish for a second so I can catch up. Let's see. G Cola, is demonology best right now? I'd say I'd say Destro and Demo are both very, very good. I don't know which is stronger overall. We won't really know until the season really starts. But I think Affliction is definitely weaker, and both Demo and Destro are very strong depending on what you want to do. Destro is probably best overall for all content, including like Blitz and 3v3. Demo though is very, very good in everything. So we'll just have to see. I think demo is going to surprise people. If it doesn't get mega nerfed, it's going to surprise people in team fights because it does like crazy damage. And uh, so we'll see. Fear not nerfed gathering at all. Oh, in terms of XP gain, I don't know. I'm actually going to leave the queue for a second. I need a second. This is like I've been like 20 chats behind for a while. I need to catch up. Hey Bard, hello. How's it going? What makes demo better on node maps? So demo is, in my experience, even at the very highest rating levels, demo is dominant in the 2v2s. So any map where you have a 2v2 with a healer, I basically always win, no matter who I'm facing. And that'd be like market in, or basically one of the nodes in Deepwind Gorge and Narathi Basin. Like you can hard carry just by simply guaranteeing a win over another healer DPS on the enemy team. Um, I can't. I literally can count the number of times I've lost these games. Like it's like very, very few. So the problem is though, I mean, the reason why that's very strong is because like the nodes are static. They sit there. The objective is right there. So basically, it's really strong objective-based gameplay when there's a healer involved. Now, when you get into 1v1 situations, it's not the strongest, but it's not bad. So it can kind of hold its own in like a lot of other maps. But then when you have maps that are a lot more kind of like you have to move around a lot, like Silver Shard and Temple of Katmogu, demonology tends to basically suffer a ton. It's a lot weaker because you can't really do damage while moving. And I think that'll still be true even with the changes to demo now. So I expect it'll be a little weaker on those maps, but every class has weaknesses. Not every class is good at every single map, with the exception of like, I don't know, Presvoker or something. All right, let's see. Fjern, Alliance is better racials? Yeah, it feels like it's we're just completely outclassed on the poor horde. We lose all our RPGs. I guess we won a couple earlier, but definitely does not feel OP at all. Okay, let's queue for this now. Let's see, pack. There's more night elves than horde in PvP. Yeah, I think we're definitely outnumbered, but but you would still think that there would be. I mean, okay, so that means that the queue times are longer for Alliance, but it doesn't necessarily mean that Horde should be worse at PvP. I don't know what the deal is. I feel like Horde just like maybe it's like a self-defeating thing. Like they're all like, we suck, so we will always suck, kind of thing. You watch me because of Warlock, but mainly because of mindset. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're just trying to have fun. That's the main goal. Trying to maximize our fish catches of the day, and that's it. How much honor do I have? 3K? That's like nothing. Secret Wasabi, hello, hello. How are you doing? Let's see. Plaxagoras. You're gonna run demo this season? Yeah, demo's gonna be great. I think even if they nerf the damage, which we gotta brace ourselves. It's probably coming. It's probably gonna get nerfed, at least on the PVE side. They may not nerf it in PvP because it's not broken by any stretch in PvP, but it's certainly not weak. Okay, let's play Soul Harvester. Everything is basically the same. I think here I'm gonna try Feast of Souls more. I think I like it more because Feast of Souls works pretty nicely with kind of like your Tyrant Demon Bolt spam. but I don't know. It's kind of it's hard to tell. The damage meters are so bad that like they just don't tell you anything. Let's reset the damage meter here. Reset. There we go. All right, Inky, duo queues this season for the Blitz boys. Maybe. I don't know. I actually just enjoy solo queuing stuff. Except on the rare occasion I can convince my wife to play Blitz too. But she only plays like once every expansion. We play a lot. Oh, this is super one-sided. I suspect that one of these rogues has a lot of gear and the other rogue has no gear. Oh well, whatever. Let's look for his bubble. Okay, there's no bubble. Okay. Let's see, Fear, you just wish Dragon could solo world stuff better? Oh yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how dragons do in the world. Demo is really good for soloing. Like I can solo like super hard bosses, world bosses and stuff. You know, not like the actual raid bosses, but any 5-man boss that's in the world, I can definitely solo already. You know, with like garbage gear. Let's see, Bard, you can't believe you played so long without Leatrix Faster Loot. Oh, Faster Loot is a game changer. It's crazy. Sometimes it's a little glitchy sometimes. Like there are certain loot windows where like it like won't quite work. Oh, look at that. I spawned. So when you get the fancy uh the fancy bis fishing gear, whenever you spawn a treasure chest, you spawn 2 of them. So you get a patient treasure and you get a grand line treasure, which had stranded glimmer line. These sell for like 2,000 or something. Let me see what they sell for. They get about 2,000. Not bad. But yeah, the key is like you want to get. I don't know where the best fishing is. I mean, I have absolute max fishing, so I could probably fish in like Herondar or something. I just fish here because it's right next to town. I'm like literally right next to the city. I don't know. I should figure that out at some point. All right, let's see. Pack. 85 War tried to gank your 82 DK. You global. Oh, you know what? I wonder if scaling is messed up when you're lower levels right now, and in the world. Sometimes that happens where like they don't get the math quite right, and so like as you move up in levels, you get weaker and weaker, and you actually can't beat higher, like lower level people. Stank, hey big Stink, you got stuck in an advertisement. What was the add-on? Oh yeah, the auto loot thing was from Leatrix Plus. So /LTP Leatrix Plus. This is the add-on that has a ton of stuff. Like I highly recommend this for everybody. It's very lightweight. It's not very like in your face at all. It doesn't change the UI, but you can like automate quest turn-ins. You can automate your release in PvP, which is insane. I didn't use this before because I was like, that seems a little too OP, but I think everyone else uses it. So it's like it's an advantage in Blitz if you can release instantly. Sometimes like you'll it'll make a big difference in terms of like how quickly you can contest something. You can it'll save your chat history further. So like if you have to like log out and log back in, it'll restore your chat messages. You can make quest text bigger if you're blind like I am. Hide error messages. You can make your minimap look cooler like this. Oh yeah, and the tooltip. So like when I hover over stuff, the tooltip doesn't show up down here in the middle of nowhere. It shows up next to your mouse. Also very cool. I actually don't know what this does. I have it enabled. I have no idea. Class colored frames. This actually doesn't affect me at all, but it's good when you have no nameplates. Pretty good. And then max camera zoom is pretty good. You can do this manually with a script, but like might as well just use it here. And then faster auto loot. This is the one. It's just like really nice for fishing. Because you don't have to click it either. You just hit your interact button, and you don't have to click the bobber. You just hit your interact button, and it'll just fish and grab everything. Great stuff. If you're here for the mindset, you're a pretty negative person, need more positivity. Yeah. Well, I hope I enabled you to be even more negative in your life. That's my goal. Bard, let's see. If you're in Leatrix Plus, oh yeah, that's right. Thank you. Uh, there's another. Yeah, so I've got this. I got this like egg thing. See, and I just got some fancy bow transmog. I don't know if it sells very much, but let's try and sell it. Okay, I don't think it sells. Whenever something is priced that high and it hasn't sold in a while, yeah, I have to undercut by a lot. Let's try and sell it, but yeah, the real money is in the fish that are required for feasts, because you've got all these PvE guilds out there. They're gonna need literally thousands of feasts. So I'm feeding them the arcane worm fishes. That's the real money maker here. This is the absolute slowest way to make gold in the game. It's the slowest way, but it's relaxing. Let's see, Bard, pack. It's normal scaling. It's been like that since BFA. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess we can't call it like messed up at this point. It's been like that forever. Makes leveling up feel awful. Yeah, it's crazy because you lose so much stats. Like I was at 40% haste before leveling. Now I'm at 14%. It's crazy, you know. So everything feels mega slow paced when you're casting stuff because you don't have the haste. It's hard to adjust to. Oh, we got Slayer's Rise. Let's try it. I didn't actually figure out how to play it last time. It was pretty confusing. Secret Wasabi, oh my. Okay, so let's take a look at the map this time. Let's make it big. So what is the situation? So we start over here. I'm guessing we want to. Do you think there's like a boss? This guy here, Dominar of Hate. Is there an objective thing here? Like clench victory at the battle for Path of Predation, siege the opposing faction's fortress, slay the enemy, Dominar. Okay, so this is our boss. We don't want him to die, but getting there seems kind of hard. I don't know. So let's see. What is there? Bastion of Might. Shenzar Refinery. So I think I recall somewhere over here on the northern side of the map, there were like these cannons that were absolutely blasting away at people. So I got to find out where that is, because I think I got to help take that. Bastion of Valor. It just doesn't tell you like anything. I don't know anything about this map still. Crazy. All right. You know, let's just hide this. I don't need to see my raid. It's so distracting. Okay. Let's get a Blitz Soul Harvester build. Make sure we're wearing our PvP gear. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can find some food. Is there mage food on the ground? I don't see any mage food. Whatever. Is this a PvE BG? Probably. I mean, the last time I played it, there was like fighting in the middle. It's kind of like Isle of Conquest. How do people do it? There's like a way to like. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you fly at the start. You only have like 15 seconds of flight. I'm gonna fly on the north side. Only got 3 seconds left. Did I go too far? Am I too far ahead? No, there's my team. Oh, everyone's here. Oh yeah, here we go. This is where it's at. I think people are. So it's a little laggy. I mean, a little. Why can't I target anything? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's insanely laggy. I literally, holy cow, I casted that Hand to Gul'dan like 2 hours ago. Oh my gosh, I can't cast anything. Is my stream lagging or is it just the game? Dude, nothing is working. I can't cast anything. Holy moly. Dude, It's completely broken. Like I literally can't cast a thing. Oh, I just cast a Shadow Bolt. Nice. Okay. Is it working now? All right. It's my second Tyrant, but I'm actually getting some Hand of Gul'dan's out now. Oh my gosh. Dude, it is so laggy. Something is very, very, very wrong with these servers. Oh my lordy. I think what is that damage meter? Is there like, oh, he's shooting cannons. Yeah, see the trick's the cannons. Where was the cannon? Did you see a cannon anywhere? I don't even know what to look for. But we're getting murdered. We're down 70 kills, and it's all because of this one rogue who's in a cannon shooting. Oh, dude, I found a cannon. Oh my gosh, this is a game changer. What's this button do? Dismounts an enemy player. It only hits for 2,000. It's like nothing. Can I reach that far? How far can I reach? Dude, I'm not very good at shooting this cannon. Oh, 68,000. Hits for like a soul fire. Every single shot's like a soul fire. I just have to aim this right. Oh yeah, 60,000. Oh, it's got a dot too. Dude, I'm gonna kill that guy. Oh my gosh, I hit the freaking staircase. Oh, right in the face. I hit him 3 times, dead center. Dude, what? How do I... Why is that rock there? I want to shoot this rock down. All right. I can't... Too far? Dude, that... Oh, there's a dude there. Hit him. He's a little close. Huh. He's a healer. Lay on hands, sure. Not gonna help you. Is he bubbled? It's like bubbled or something. Dude, it's so hard to hit stuff when it's really close to you because you keep hitting like nonsense. Oh, I gotta be shooting right in the middle of this pack. There's so many people there. I think I apply a dot too. Look at how much damage that is. This is peak PvP gameplay. People are gonna see my damage. They're gonna be like, "Man, nerf demologs." Oh no, my cannon's about to die. Dang. Well, how do I get it back? Huh. I don't know how to get it back. Let's go find another cannon. So do you think they are just like on the perimeter? Where was the cannon? So that rogue found a cannon too. I think the key is you got to find the cannons. Where was I? Where am I? So the cannon was right here. No, here? Let's look for another cannon like over here somewhere. I think that's the key. Cause like that rogue, he like single-handedly won the initial fight just by shooting everybody down with the cannon. But I don't really know where they are. Let's see. I might be trolling. I'm like in the middle of a desert doing nothing. Who's that? What is that? Warden of Grief? It's an NPC. I don't care about NPCs. I need to find a cannon. This BG does not look fun at all. Yeah, this is the second and probably last time I play this map. It feels like Isle of Conquest if you add a bunch of desert dead space to it. Which Isle of Conquest is already like one of the worst things you can do in the game. Extremely unfun. That must be a graveyard. Are there only like 2 cannons in the game? Because like I think that's like the most fun I've had in this BG is like shooting from that cannon. Let's see. You can fly there somehow. So whenever you die, you can fly for like 15 seconds after you die. But right now, I don't think I can mount up. I don't think I can fly right now. Oh no! Don't fall. Let's see. All right. I guess I just fight here. I don't know. How tanky is the bear tank? About to find out. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Okay. We had our fun. Little laggy. Extremely unfun. Sky looks amazing. Yeah. I think the zone is cool. It's actually my least favorite of the new zones in Midnight. Because some of the other zones look really cool. I'd actually say the main city is the highlight. Silver Moon is so good. But all the zones are very nice. Eversong is great. This one's like probably the least interesting of all the new zones. But it's got that cool void thing going on. You got all the big glowy things going on. I just feel like the last zone that we had in War Within was very similar. It was what was it called? I can't even remember what it was called. Can I get on top of this thing? I can. Look at that. I have a sniper's nest here. Dude, if only somebody came closer to me, I could kill them from up here. You know, there's just like so much empty space in this map. All of this is just like there's nothing to do. There's no objectives. Weird, right? I think the density of this map is off. It should be much more compact. There should be more cannons everywhere. That would help. Yeah, and I still don't really know what I'm supposed to do, but I guess I'll go to the enemy base and figure out something. Bear is very tanky. Yeah, I think Guardian Druids are pretty overpowered right now. The impression I get so far is that Guardian Druids do essentially infinite. I see a siege turret. Essentially infinite damage, and they're among the tankiest of all the classes so far. A lot of people like asking, like, what are we supposed to do? Because like, look at this. All this space here is dead. I guess these siege turrets are dead. I don't know if they work anymore, but it's good to know. There's two siege turrets here. Where are we? This area here. So the key to winning the early part of this map is like you got to get the siege turrets. But the thing is, we charged the enemy side, and so the enemy rogue was just like crushing us. So let's see, where's the siege turrets on the enemy side? Probably over here somewhere. Over here? I don't know. This map is so big for no reason. But it looks cool. I love the pipes. They took the whole Netherstorm vibe and upgraded it with 2026 technology. So where's the cannon that murdered us? It's over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, it's still operational. Let's go get it. Oh, we lost. Okay. Okay. So that cannon there is what won them the game early. That's the key. But then I'm not quite sure what you're supposed to do in here. I guess you have to kill the NPCs. Not sure. Inky, gonna grab the Glad mount this season. Looks worth. I forget. I think it looks good, right? I can't recall. Is there a way to preview it in the game? I might. I don't know. I don't love queuing threes is the thing. Uh, like every time I'd have to queue threes, I just like question why I'm doing it instead of just playing blitz or shuffle, which is like considerably more fun. But yeah, I mean, I think I probably will at some point. I don't know. Okay, let's queue for skirmish. Let's not queue Slayer's Rise again. I'm pretty sure this was I hate to say it, but I think it was a pretty wasted effort putting together that BG. It in terms of the amount of stuff to do in Slayer's Rise, it feels like it should be a 15 by 15, 15 versus 15 map and not a 40 v 40. Kind of bizarre. Anyway, what's the mount? I don't know. Let's see if we can look at it. It may not be viewable. Gladiator. Gladiator. Filter. Not collected. Oh, I don't think we can view it here. Let's see. It was probably data mined somewhere, but we'll be able to preview it later. Like once the season starts, I think. Actually, oh, you know what? Let me see. Player versus player. Arena. Oh no, no, it's not there. Feats of strength. Player versus player. No. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But it's I think it's supposed to look pretty good. I can't remember what it looks like though, off the top of my head. So I might do it. I might not. Oh, it's not available in game. Yeah, it may not be visible in game. Oh, we got a 3v3. So we got a healer and bunch of melee. Cool, cool. Let's play Soul Harvester. Solo Soul Harvester. It's a short snout dragon. Yeah, I don't know. I doubt it looks as good as this glow moth, which is freaking awesome. One of my favorite new mounts. It's very cool, but it's takes like took me like 3 hours probably to get all the moths. There were several moths that were like kind of hard to find. Let's go ahead and send it right away. Coil him. Fake the kick. Oh, I got kicked by the other guy. Stunned that guy. There's Cloak. Gonna fear that guy. I wall here. Hellstone. I think we win here. Hit this guy. Oh, I thought I faked that kick. Shoot. So sad. At least this is a pretty nice match where like things are happening. AoE fear. Maybe not. Interrupt the healer. JK, he got stunned. Stun the healer. JK, I don't know. My stun's on cooldown. Alright, here we go. Big go here. I'm gonna stun this guy in place. Stun the healer. Okay, got him. The second go felt very strong there. It was the... Let's see. Damage done. They want to queue together. Okay, I'm actually down because then I don't have to play 2v2 DPS. Let me see if I can find the damage. I might need to reset my damage meter. You have to reset your damage meter constantly now just to get like any sort of semblance of information from it. Yeah, the glow moth is super cool. Anyone can get it. You just fly around getting all the little moths. It's kind of cool. Let me see. Current segment. Ugh, this is so useless. Dang it. Okay, let's see. Reset all data. Let's try again. Current segment. Alright. Torgus seems cool, but not as cool as the BFA armored Protoss. Yeah, I don't know if it's like... I feel like the Glad mounts have been fine. I think the mounts should be more available across all the brackets, but I guess they make it easier. I mean, it looks like Glad was available for like something like 5 or 6% of all PvPers last season. So it's definitely gotten easier, and they lowered the requirement even further. So it's probably gonna be like closer to 10%, 8 or 10%, I'm guessing. But it requires you to play 3s, which is, I just don't like that bracket as much. There isn't enough to do. I mean, there's not enough teams queuing, so you don't get variety. Oh, this is actually, I think this guy's wearing the Glad mount. Wait, which one is this? Yeah, he's wearing the Glad mount from last season, so he's they seem hell-bent on killing our poor healer. Poor guy. Alright. Do we think this guy... What I don't know is like how many cooldowns they've used. Oh, I think they used all their cooldowns. Landshark is a good name. I feel like Landshark is a name I've seen. I'll do one more and then take a break. I feel like I randomly happen to be queuing with pretty good players, so we're kind of like a little overpowered for this bracket. Can't win this much. You gotta lose a little bit more than this to make it interesting. Okay. Oh, you know what? Can I change my spec in here? No, I can't. Shoot. But yeah, demo just feels good all around. Diabolist feels bad though. I don't know why. I'm doing something wrong when I play Diabolist, because I've always struggled a little bit more on Diabolist, even last season, when it was actually pretty strong. I gotta make guide videos, but I don't feel confident enough. Like I know what the builds are. I don't know what the optimal build is, except for Destro. Destro, I'm pretty confident I figured out. There's a lot I haven't figured out in the other specs though. This is terrible start. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Because I'm playing demo and I can do whatever I want. Wait, no I can't. Actually, almost died there. Undead monk? What in the world? Wait, didn't he just pop me in the air? Crazy. Be this guy. This guy's dead, right? Tyrant to, yeah. I got pretty shut down. That was not very solid gameplay. I think I need to figure out pretty urgently. I got to figure out why do monks have so many ways of popping you up in the air. Oh shoot, why did I accept that? I should not have. Monks are yeah, I gotta figure that out. It feels like they shortened the cooldown on the, what's it called? The rising kick or whatever. Thing that pops you in the air. I guess this is pretty good honor. I mean, kind of just zooming through max honor. But there's nothing to do with honor, right? You know what I need? I need to buy the honor recipes for crafting. SP seems kind of nuts. Oh shoot, I didn't look at the damage meter. The Robodrome. He seemed pretty tanky. It took a while to take him out. But look at the monk. The monk did a ton of damage, and he also, like, he forced my damage to be way lower. Like, he was playing well, but he also just, it felt like he had a lot of, like, stops, you know? It's pretty frustrating. They refuse to die? Yeah. Shadow Priests are tough. Interrupt that guy. Coil this guy. So Fistweavers, I've noticed, are like totally dominant. Interrupt that. AoE triple fear. Stun that guy. Fear this guy. Do I trinket? No. Stun him. AoE fear. It's actually pretty decent pressure. Refear. Oh, I didn't get it. I have to wall. Oh, I did not need to wall there. Shoot. Dude, this guy is tanky. Just can't kill him. Foil this guy, fear him. Trinket. Didn't get the AoE fear. Reflect. Dang. They actually killed us. Let's see. I think I could have done more to the monk, perhaps. Yeah, our damage is high. Like we were crushing on damage, but let's see, what's the Fistweaver damage? Yeah, look at the Fistweaver damage. He almost did as much as the Evoker and the Hunter. That's a ton of damage. 1.6 million? That's pretty interesting. Have I tested Affliction? No, I can test it now. I'm just these are skirmishes. I found like a couple people who just want to queue together, so we're just testing stuff out. Let me switch specs. I have to switch it outside, and my load times are kind of slow. Let's try Destro before we try Affliction. I think we know where Affliction's going to end up. It's going to feel kind of annoyingly bad, but Destro might not feel so bad. Oh, you know what? Let's make a solo shuffle build. Solo HC with a pet. Gonna ditch those points and put them. We need a pet healing option there, and then we want probably this, and then teachings probably, or probably teachings. Let's try that. Yeah, Dragon seemed pretty good. He was very tanky. I think this damage meter is so... It doesn't tell you at all what's happening. But that's okay. They want to go on the monk. All right, let's try it. I don't know. monks seem like they have too much healing. It just feels like nothing feels even remotely killable. But we'll try. One good soulfire is all it takes. Double coil. Actually, I think I want to go Hunter. Oh my gosh. This feels impossible. It's literally impossible. What am I supposed to do here? Uh, I'm not sure what to do here. So survival also seems pretty good too. They just, well, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I didn't play that very well, but it was also like, you know, full combo somebody and the Mistweaver still, like, there's no pressure. I'm guessing though that's the first thing they address because on Friday we're gonna get patch notes. I'm guessing the first thing they have to fix is healer balance. Um, oh, whoops! I didn't wait to requeue with them. Oh well, hope they don't take that as. I wasn't like disappointed in them or anything. More just I just forgot to queue. Let's try again though. But I wonder. I don't know if this damage meter is right, but it probably is. I probably got out damaged by the healer monk. uh, so it's like it's completely shut down. One thing that'll help is I don't have any enchants and I don't have any gems, so I don't have precog right now, and that's kind of a pain in the butt because like even when I do fake a kick, I don't actually I still don't have a window where I can free cast. So that's pretty big. Should I just go ahead and get precog gem now? I don't know. Seems kind of a waste, right, to put a precog in a blue piece. Hey, Vitosa and Warrior, you hope. You can buy the old. Oh, you can buy the old precog. Oh my gosh, cognitive bloodstone, 300 gold. This will work. Dude, Vitosa, that's some that is some strong tech. Oh, what? That's super worth it. Yeah, because I was like, I don't want to spend like 9k gold or whatever on the new precog, but it didn't even occur to me to use the old one. Okay, well that's huge. Dang, that's so. Yeah, maybe I should just buy some old expansion gems too, because you get free sockets. How many sockets we get? I guess just one for each jewelry. So you get three. Huh. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, that's some crazy tech. We are now rocking precog. Oh man. Torgus, how much damage did the boomstick do? Boomstick was it doesn't even show on his damage meter. Is that a thing? I think something is I think details is just bugged. I don't think it's possible to analyze a match. Wait, what was that? Where did that guy go? I forgot to summon a pet. Well, I died fighting the good fight. I kept trying to interrupt it. And I think I just I never summoned a pet in the starting room or something, or it bugged out. All right, let's see. I got too excited. Yeah, I was super excited. So I did not get precog that that game, but I was very excited to get the gem. Let's see, Jock's Wall. Hey, you're new in the stream. What's your add-on and config? Um, Man, I think I got to make a video. I've got kind of a complicated add-on setup. I've got a chatinator. So, okay, in terms of what actually matters, here's what actually matters. A lot of this stuff doesn't matter. What you need is actually very little of this is necessary. So I use unhalted unit frames, UUF, unhalted unit frames. That's what gives me this is my target frame, my player frame, my focus frame. So target, player, and focus, that's what I use unhalted for. It's just a nice, very clean approach. You get rid of all the frills, just pure boxes, health. I don't need to see my own mana bar. I just need to see my target's mana bar. Stuff like that. You can make it very, very simple, pared down to the info you really need. I like that. There are a lot of unit frame options though, and they're all fine. I use bartender for my bars. It lets me hide my bars when I'm not using them because, you know, I play enough that I know all my keybinds, so I don't have to like look at them. Let's play a game, and then I'll go through some more add-ons. But like, I have like a ton of add-ons, but I guess in terms of like the ones that actually matter, there's not too many of them. Are we outnumbered here? I think we're outnumbered. This might be a 2v3. Okay, what else? So, bartender. Capping is very helpful for Blitz. It helps. This is capping over here. It shows you timers. Some of the timers in Blitz are very important. If you don't play Blitz, you don't really need it. Let's see, details barely works. Doesn't really work actually. Okay, hold on. This is definitely a 2v3. Oil into so I guess this is a 2v2. Oh, maybe that guy's just kind of like waiting it out. Very honorable. Am I lagging? Little laggy. Oh, he didn't Infernal yet. Wow. Name is Octopus Balls. What a name. A little bit of lag, but it's okay. Oh, he's getting help from his... I guess the shaman is now back from AFK. But we now have a second tyrant, or a second, whatever you call it. All right, one down. Oh, I got precog. My first precog of the entire expansion. Interrupt the smite. Can't heal either, right? Oh my gosh, couldn't get him. It's really hard to kill healers now. They like full heal in a single cast, you know? Okay, double coil into not big damage because I didn't have any shards saved up. Interrupt him. All right. It wasn't a true 2v3 because this guy, I think, was AFK at the start, so. But we did it. See, Matt, you're on a 50 stream streak. Oh, that's pretty good, Matt. Let's see. Pitosa, good luck. Thank you, thank you. Fist of Fury, what's the add-on for enemy unit nameplates? So I use Plater. So I'll go through my add-ons again. Let me see. So the main ones are unhalted unit frames here. Bartender for bars. I use Cooldown Manager Center to kind of like, it does some very light customization of the cooldown manager. Oh, I should also mention Gnosis. Gnosis is my cast bar. This is my cast bar. Just looks nice and clean, you know? Like no frills, nothing, no like weird graphics or whatever. Dude, it's super laggy. 120 ms? What? Crazy. Let's see. Mini CC. So this is the add-on that you need. If you play any sort of PvP at all, you need to get Mini CC. It's so overloaded with feature. Oh my gosh. I haven't even opened this options page in forever. It's gotten like twice as big. Basically, there's like a bazillion settings here. I need to actually like play with them. But there's a lot going on here, and it's really really good. Everyone you face is going to be running Mini CCs, so you kind of need to run it yourself, just to be on the same playing field. Everything else is kind of quality of life stuff. Doesn't really matter too much. Plater is the big one for nameplates. So this is a Plater nameplate. You can get my import code if you go to my Discord. I've got all my import codes there for free. Check them out. Whatever. Plater, unhalted unit frames, all that stuff. So if you want to copy my UI, go for it. S Arena is my arena raid frames, but they're not super necessary. I think they're nice still. There might be they're better options, but the built-in one is actually the only thing that Blizzard has gotten relatively right is the built-in arena frames. Those like actually kind of work, so you don't need that. And since they class resource bar, this just makes my soul shards look nice and clean. I just like very simple UI, you know? I don't want dragons or a lot of glowing stuff if I don't need it. But I like even stuff like this. Like for example, so when you're a warlock, you have soul leech, which gives you a shield. So like at all times, I'm like basically sitting with a little extra shield. You can actually customize unhalted unit frame. Show you my shield here. So if I cast Dark Pact, why can't I cast Dark Pact? That was weird. I think it's lag. Anyway, when I Dark Pact, I get the big shield, and I can see it here. Hopefully my stream is not lagging too. Oh shoot, is my stream lagging? Let me see. Maybe it's my internet. No, I think it's the game. Yeah, it's the game. Okay. You're gonna go watch a new season of One Piece? Oh yeah, Pack. Go for it, man. GG's, good seeing you. All right, let's go ahead and I'm gonna queue up again for I think skirmishes and BGs are kind of the way to go. Although I am lagging, aren't I? Oh, 300 ms. Oh, hey, Party Tricks. Hello, hello. Hopefully fixes soon. It's alright. I do seem to be lagging a tiny bit. Certainly in game I'm lagging. I can feel it. Like it takes me forever to mount up and stuff. Uh yeah, even fishing feels slow. Oh well. I'll go until my internet crashes. Yeah, this is a nice spot. I basically never see people here. This is like very isolated because there's nothing to do. It's like there might be a world quest that spawns here every now and then, but there's like nothing out here. It's just me and the crabs. Wait, that guy's name is a crab, but he looks a lot more like a. Oh, he is a crab. I see the little pincers. Never mind. It's just that his shell looks more like a snail or something. I guess he's a crab who lives in a big seashell. All right. Oh yeah, and then the other add-on you need for Blitz and BGs, this is called Battleground Enemies Fixed. You have to add the fixed in there because without the fixed, it's doesn't quite work. But yeah, another pretty nice add-on. Okay, let's play a Blitz build with Burning Rush. I haven't actually checked any of these. I don't think they changed these at all. These are completely unchanged from last expansion. I guess the big question is, did they fix Bane of Havoc? And I have to assume the answer is no. Zero chance they fixed Bane of Havoc. Hey, Obliv. Oh, Matt, it's a hermit crab. Oh yeah, hermit crabs. I have heard of them. Dude, I don't know what a hermit crab looks like. I'm guessing it looks like that. Yahtzee. Oh no, did you miss the shuffles? Oh, so shuffle isn't activated yet. We're waiting. The rated tab is still dead. So on Tuesday, I believe on Tuesday, the season actually starts, and we can play shuffle. We can play blitz. Like right now, I'm just kind of messing around. I'm honestly doing more fishing than PvP because I can't afford enchants. I've got 200k gold. Like a single enchant is like 200,000 gold now. It's crazy. Completely insane. Let's see, Obliv, hope you're excited for every class to get nuked on Tuesday. I'm very curious about the patch notes on Friday. I have no idea what to expect. If I were them, I would nerf Mistweavers or buff all the other healers to be on the same level. I don't know what the right answer is. Why did I run off the edge right away? So dumb. Interrupt the ice wall because ice walls are no fun. Double coil. Oh, there's a DK on me. Dude, I gotta change the DK health bar color. Same as all the pets and stuff. It's a little laggy, but it's not that bad in here. You know what I wonder? Do you think abundance is causing server lag? Oh, my house is ready to level up. What? Dude, level 7? Finally. Dude, I've been trying to level my house forever. It takes forever. It's so slow. Whoa, I nuked that guy. That guy died so fast. Yeah. I've done very little housing so far in Midnight. I like basically haven't touched it. I think housing is actually really cool, but there's just too many other things I got to do, like Temple of Katmogu normal, unrated. Super important. Let's get more health stones. Uh-oh. Precog. Dude, that's so crazy. Double coil. Big damage. Oh, nuked him. Dude. When you crit with the Soulfire, it feels so good. You're like, just complete god. You don't want to hear about houses? I know, Matt. I'm so sorry about that. That's so sad. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Blizzard introduces warband wide housing levels, because you shouldn't have to grind endeavors twice. That's crazy. I don't, that can't be intended. Can it? I don't think so. I don't know. Seems crazy to me. Double coil, double soulfire. Aw, he kicked me. That was a good kick. Dude, I don't think out of any of the normal BGs I played today, I played like probably like 10, I don't know. Somewhere between 5 and 10. Not a single one of these has been close. Either completely dominated on our end or like completely got wrecked. It's like so one-sided every single time. It's so bizarre. Congrats on 7 house. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think 10 is the max, right? I actually wasn't sure if I'd hit 7 in this endeavor, but I guess I just barely did. I guess it's like about 1 level per endeavor if you do a lot of stuff during the endeavor. Because you get a lot of random just XP just from doing like quests and stuff. Also, I got a ton of XP just from doing fishing. You get like every 100 fish you get like 10 XP. It's not much. Oh, I forgot I can't even. Dude, where is he going? Dude, that's too far. Oh no. I'm in trouble. Okay. Let's see. You wanna go? Oh yeah, Guardian Druid nerfs. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know if they're gonna nerf them or if they're gonna let tanks run rampant in PvP. Because it's not top of mind for them. So the way PvP balancing works is like they kind of give it some thought early on. So we will see some changes that are specific to PvP for sure on Friday, the notes. But for the most part, it's going to be very focused on PvE, which I kind of understand. I think that's actually totally okay because with PvE, the content is front loaded. Like everyone is doing PvE, all the race to world first stuff is early on. Whereas PvP is a little bit like loaded for more towards the end of the season. Like all the most competitive stuff is happening when the season's ending. Oh my, whoa, what was that? Dude, I died so fast there. Crazy. Um, so I can kind of understand why they prioritize it that way. Also, that obviously, the main reason is 90% of the player base only does PvE. But there's still hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people who do a lot of PvP. So they definitely it's not that they ignore PvPers, it's just the priority. Um, so some changes like tank stuff where there won't be as much data for them to work off of. Like from the early solo shuffle, they'll have a ton of data about healers and DPS and stuff early on. Um, but it'll take them a little while to get more data on like Guardian Druids and stuff. So and since like Blizz developers don't really play the game much, dude, this guy's making me look like a total idiot. Just trying to chase him around this little box. Well done. Oh my god. No. Got him. All right. Hey OCD. Hello, hello. It's been a while. How are you doing? Are you dying to play? I feel like the preseason, the beta, all this stuff that's lasted forever. Just like so ready. So ready for the season to start. I think my precog thing is a little off center. Something about it looks a little funny to me. I gotta move it. Spear this healer. I see a Warlock. Gotta take him out. Oh no. He got me instead. Let's see. Vitosa, buy the schematics for 7,500. Cognitive heliotrope and enduring heliotrope. Sell them over time. Buy infused heliotrope. Oh, is that like to make gold? Yeah, that sounds. I do think like you're right. Heliotrope will be such a money maker early on, because I know I would pay way over. Oh my gosh, he's taking the orb. I feel like this deja vu. This is literally the same druid, right? Is it the same guy? Okay. Let's see, damage done. Respectable. I died a lot. Wow, this guy didn't die at all. This enhanced shaman didn't die a single time? What the? That's crazy. I mean, he didn't pick up the orb at all, so that's part of it. Can't give him too much credit if he didn't do any orb stuff. Okay. Matt Castle. Let's see. The sad part is the XP cap, so now you have to wait for the next endeavor to work on your house. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, let me go level up my house. I haven't been there in a while, honestly. I've been doing like the weekly quest there, which takes like 2 seconds. You basically take photographs of your own neighborhood in the same spots every week, I guess, and you get like 10 gold. Nothing else. There's like no reward for it other than that. It's so bizarre. But I've been doing that. Let's go level up our house. Dude, my house, after seeing other people's houses, like Matt's, your house, Inky, there's so many people in here who have like insanely cool houses. I think Inky's house was like completely crazy. It makes my coffee shop look a little less impressive, but you know what? I put my heart and soul into this into this place. Oh, and I finally got the what's it called? Hearthlight Armillary to add a little ambiance to the house. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks kind of like I don't know, little bit of arcane haze going on here. I think it's cool. You know what? I like my house. I take it all back. It's the best house in the game. That's it though. I only have these rooms. But now I'm level 7. I could probably expand a lot more. Let's see. You need your arenas. Got 5 max levels. Oh, I haven't even leveled the second guy yet. I should have been leveling. I've just been fishing. I've literally caught. There should be a counter, but I think I've caught several thousand fish. Because I've been fishing while in work meetings. I just like in a meeting fishing, hopefully paying attention, but you know, priorities. Let's see. Fear, and you just wish the dragons were more solo friendly? Yeah. Everything will be easy in solo once you get geared though. So that won't be, I mean, like early on it's nice to have some classes like pet classes that are very good at dealing with you know, they can tank mobs and stuff for you, but that doesn't matter as much later on. Let's see. The last half of the whole beta has been feedback that tanks need a nerf. Has that actually been a known issue for that long? I don't. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna try and hit this guy instead, because actually I want to know how squishy. Got the precog. He ran right through me. Is that a bubble? Dude, that's a bubble. All right, let's slow this guy, hit this guy. Fear this guy. Lay a port here. I feel like nothing is I just trinket that, whatever. Oh, I shouldn't have Havoc'd already. That was too early of a Havoc. But here we go, big damage. Bop? What? Interrupt the dragon. Can I kill a dragon? Dang it. Not if I waste my... Whoa, big damage. Dude, what? Double coil? He doesn't have bubble or anything, right? He might have used lay on hands too. I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna find out. Second infernal. Oh, he baked my kick. Here we go. It is so hard to kill healers. I shouldn't try. Dude, that didn't hit for anything. What was that? Alright, I need to stop messing around. Let's kill somebody. Let's kill this guy. Alright. Let's try and kill him now. Man, you know, Shadowburn is very frustrating now. I feel like the, what is the threshold to do Shadowburn? Okay, I did a bazillion damage there. But I feel like it's really hard to cast Shadowburn. Like, even when it feels like their health is low enough, it doesn't go off. It's 25, right? Oh, it's 20. Maybe that's why. I keep thinking they're 25. I'm like, why can't I Shadowburn him? Has it always been 20? Dang. 20 is pretty low. I mean, I know you can get this to like proc the chance to cast it regardless, but I just don't know if it's worth it because it doesn't actually hit that hard. It's more just something you can cast while moving. So it's like a thing you can do. All right, let's see. Fear, and you almost got 4. Oh yeah, man, I gotta level some of my other characters. But it's like not that fast. So I haven't really been. I've logged on to my other characters and been like, I just don't know. I think I'm gonna wait for a time walking event. That's usually one of the faster times to level, right? You time walking, spam dungeons. I'm assuming they'll do that at some point. Fear, I think dragons are great, and you've got OCD Gaming in here. He's like the the greatest dragon of them all. He streams. You can watch his stream and learn all the cool tricks. How to mash your disintegrate button harder. Fist of Fury, your poor arms warrior is in the garbage. Warrior seems. Are they bad? I don't know if they're bad. I think warriors are like. They're just kind of middle of the road right now. They're not dominant for sure. It's not like oppressive, but I don't think they're bad, are they? I have no idea. Let's see. Echo. Hello. Is HMT better than classic Night Elf and Orc? I personally think that the best races for Warlocks are Void Elf on Alliance and High Mountain Tauren on Horde. But it's not a huge difference. It's not going to like completely change the way you play. Everything, like every race has its own merits. Damage wise, they're all pretty similar. It's just that like you get a little bit of extra utility that works well with your class when you play High Mountain because you're a little tankier, and the Bull Rush is like really nice mobility for the Warlock. And then Void Elf, having spell pushback prevention is like, it's almost like having 5 to 10% more haste. It's like an insane buff because you get it targeted so much, you get so much spell pushback. It's pretty annoying. So Void Elf is also strong, but Night Elf, excellent too. Orc, always good. Stun, stun resistance is good. There's a lot of good options. There's only a few bad ones. Like I don't think I've ever seen a Light Forged Draenei Warlock. Maybe you could be the first good one. I don't know, but there's literally none of them out there. Have I done the prey stuff? I have been doing the prey stuff. I just basically turned it on when I'm like cleaning up some quests and stuff. I'm curious if the nightmare prey is like pretty fun, because at least am I lagging? Oh my gosh, totally lagging. Is my stream lagging? What the? Oh my gosh, what the? I can't do anything. All right, I think I'm back. All is well. Oh boy. All right, well, somehow we're not dead yet. Got precog. Let's fear that healer out of the sleepy thing. I've been getting a lot of precogs. I think my precog... Oh, you know what it is? The icon is too big. It's like I can't see anything. Oh shoot, I whiffed. I think I actually... Oh, I didn't need a wall. He had cocoon. Whoops. All right, here we go. This is it. JK got interrupted. You're the healer? Is that a bubble? Hellstone? I think it's a bubble, right? I'm pretty sure it's a bubble. Let's hit this guy. Hit up the healer. Stun this guy. Mostly just buying time. All right, here we go. Hit up the healer. This is a kill, right? Yeah, nice. That's pretty clean. I mean, oh, dude, is that a Guardian Druid? I was like, why? I thought we were doing very low damage, but now I understand. Oh, what is this Guardian Druid stuff? So that's why they were on me. I was like, why aren't they on the feral at all? Wait, is he a feral? Oh, he was feral. What am I talking about? That's a feral icon. What does the Guardian icon look like? I can't remember now. Okay, that was a feral druid. Forget everything I said. All right, let's see. Warrior starts under tune until the first patch. The thing about Warrior, here's the thing about the Warriors, is that when Warriors are super strong, when Warriors or DKs are super strong, it's like the entire game is incredibly unfun for everybody else. And I don't know exactly why that is, but maybe it's just my point of view as a Warlock. Maybe I'm biased, but it feels horrible when like everybody is a warrior or DK. It's not as bad when Ret is super powerful. Like you still see more variety in like solo shuffle and blitz. You'll still see a lot of Rets, but you'll also see a lot of everything else. When you see a lot of warriors, you just stop seeing like half the classes in the game. It's really bizarre. I don't know what that's about. Drakthir. Oh yeah, Fearin. Drakthir is also very good. So it depends on what you play. If you play shuffle and arena, the best races are going to be different. They're going to be more like combat focused. And if you play blitz, the best races are going to be more mobility focused, like Drakthir. So all very good options. I mean, you can make anything work. Let's see. I wonder if was I lagging or was it just the game? I can't tell. I think the game has felt a little laggy the last since the patch, the last day or two. I wonder if abundance is screwing up the servers, because like abundance is crazy laggy when you play it. It's super fun, but it's extremely laggy. So I don't know what that's about. Fist of Fury, where do you turn in the moths? So there's a vendor. Can't remember where. You'll have to look it up. But like you get so with the moths you get a currency. What's it called? Luminous dust. See, luminous dust. Yeah, you want to find this guy named Mothkeeper Wu Tam. You just have to look him up on Wowhead. Yeah, Mothkeeper Wu Tam. He has all the stuff, and when you find all the moths, there's 120 of them total. You can afford every single item that he sells. Um, so then you can get the mount, and there's like 2 mounts. There's a lot of other stuff, but it's a very easy achievement. You just have to like fly around for ages, and some of the moths are a little hard to find. Even if you see them on your mini map, they're like it's hard to figure out where you are. Let's see, Echo. So overall, right now, HMT is the best one so far for most classes. Are there any that prefer Night Elf? So Night Elf is. Let me rephrase. I personally like High Mountain Tauren and Void Elf the best, but Night Elf is actually very, very good. And some people definitely prefer it over those. It's more like preference. So Night Elf is really good for any caster because it's an extra like interrupt essentially. You know, extra get out of jail free card. It also will get you out of combat, which is very important as a warlock sometimes in blitz. All around, it's a great choice. Now, Night Elf is considered almost mandatory if you play rogue or feral, because stealth classes tend to have extra abilities that they can use when they're stealthed. So getting an extra stealth out of your Night Elf ability lets you make the kinds of plays that you can't make with any other race. So that's a unique interaction just for rogues and feral druids. So like, you know, if you play those classes, then Night Elf is typically considered top tier. But other than that, it's mostly just preference. Like, what do you prefer playing? Night Elf is a little bit more, I guess you could say it's a little bit more defensive play style than some of the others. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, he's gonna die in the stun. Interrupt that. Okay, well, that was pretty one-sided. Let's see. Matt, oh, my stream was lagging too? Darn. I thought I had fixed all my internet issues, but clearly not. We have been having a lot of like storms and stuff. Not right now. It's not storming right now, but like over the past week. I feel like the internet's been kind of like popping in and out a little bit here and there. Oh well. Doing what I can. Shadowburn is nerfed in this X-Pack, Jocks. Yeah, Shadowburn, I don't love it when it's an execute. I know that's like how it used to be. Like the original Shadowburn, I'm pretty sure it was always an execute. Or maybe it just always did more damage at execute range. I can't recall. But I kind of liked it in War Within, where it was kind of a filler spell, like one extra thing you can cast when you're on the move. Oh yeah, let's level up my house. Dude, I'm so excited. There should be like a graphic or something, right? It's pretty underwhelming to like, it's just level 7. Ta-da. What do I get? I get like a room placement budget. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, I have played very little Affliction today. I played almost entirely Destro and Demo. We shall try to make Affliction work. I think the saddest thing is when they nerfed Dark Harvest by, it was like 30 or 40%. It was a huge nerf. Sometime during the beta, like pretty recently. And I think it was a change that only had to be made to PvE and not PvP. Because it pretty much gutted Affliction. I think Affliction needs probably like a 10% damage buff. Something pretty significant to catch up. Let's see, Matt. Oh no, just accidentally turned in a delve quest. Oh, are you leveling a new character? Yeah, people like hold those until 89 or whatever. Is that right? Yeah, I've got to level another lock. I've also got to level. I got to save one of my locks to level with my wife. So I don't normally level with Pinky, my wife, because she finds my playstyle very annoying. To put it mildly. Basically, I run around and I skip every single cutscene and I like skip quests and then come back and do them. It's like very chaotic. Uh, so, but I've promised that I will be a patient leveler if I play with her. Nice and easy if she will bother leveling, because she hasn't leveled yet. she is of the mind that her quality of life has improved since she's like not playing as much WoW. But I'm gonna try and convince her otherwise. It'll just take a little work. So fast to level now. 88, all 8 will bring you to 90. Oh, from 88 you turn in some delve quests, you get to 90. That's crazy. That's good too, because you can level your. No, you can't level. Wait, do you get XP for your Valera? How does that work? Dang it, I'm so laggy. Oh well, whatever. This is like, that is a crazy team of paladins. That's all the paladins. I keep opening with UA, but I don't think that's right. I think I shouldn't be. Yeah, I can't tell who's bubbled or what. They're all bubbled. All right, here we go. Harvest time. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. I'm also lagging. Stuff that I'm like trying to like fake cast is like still going off. Let's just stack up a few UAs here. Precog. Dark Harvest. Time to wall. Hit up the healer. Yeah, I've completely lost track of who's who. I'm just dotting everybody randomly at this point. Alright. One of them has died. Which one? Oh, whoops. Seed of Corruption. Wrong cast. Look at that. Who says affliction is bad? Bottom damage? Couldn't be me. Well, did I bring it back? I almost did half as much damage as the DK. And I had full dots. I mean, I basically had full dots rolling the entire time. They were doing no dispelling. Full dots, 2 dark glares. One of my dark harvests got interrupted early, and it took me a little long to set it up, but I actually think 10% may not be enough. I think affliction needs a bazillion more damage, right? I mean, if I get that much damage rolling on 3 targets, surely I should do more than that. That's just like a matter of justice, you know? It's my constitutional right to do more damage than anybody else if I have 3 targets dotted, right? Okay, let's try BG. Let's see, Bard. Turn them in at 87, then do professions for the last level. Professions? You mean like herbing and stuff? Some people were talking about leveling just by doing like herbs and mining and stuff. I know you can get some XP from that. I didn't know it's like that good. That's pretty crazy. Affliction's so lame right now. Yeah, Affliction is definitely it's not the best. It's not the best, but you know what? It's viable enough that I can play it. That's basically where it is. It's not great. Okay, let's see, Matt. You level by spamming the Void Storm Delve. You pull all the entrance elites, kill, exit delve, repeat. What? You can hit 90 in 3.5 hours? The Void Storm Delve? Which one's that? This one? No, wait, that's the dungeon. Oh, this one. Oh, no, this one. Shadow Guard Point? Or Sun Killer Sanctum? So you can just level by spamming the delve? This one here, Shadow Guard Point on the west side. Huh. I don't know. If you can level in 3.5 hours, that's actually, if you can level to 90 in that quickly, that's actually really good. I mean, that's faster than waiting for the time walking dungeon event. Because the time walking dungeon event is pretty fast, but it's not that fast. Gathering XP is very slow. Oh, first craft. Oh, you mean like if you pick a crafting profession? I didn't even know that gave XP. I don't think I've ever done any crafting until I'm max level, like in any expansion I've ever played. I didn't even know you could get XP that way. That's actually effective XP. I've never had an alt where I've actually had like high crafting anyway. So, whoa, what the? Dang, he that guy is like, there's a speed demon. What? Samuel Adams. Dude. This guy. Huh. That is the worst Dark Harvest ever. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. What have I done? All right, let's see. Oh, I need to have the right variant though. Oh, oh yeah. That's right. It's the different story variants and stuff. Dude, it's so laggy. 300 ms? Dude, I'm gonna write a nasty letter to who's my internet provider now? I think it's AT&T. So laggy. Gives the almost entire 90th level with XP bonuses just for first crafts. Is it expensive though? Because like it's pretty expensive to level crafting early on, isn't it? But I guess it's good. I mean, like you can always have extra crafters. That's always a valuable thing. So you can craft your own stuff. Today happens to be the right story. Shoot, should I just like level? I can't do that. I got to do it. I need more warlocks. I'm gonna regret it if I don't have multiple 90s. Hmm. 3.5 hours. That's about how long I spent picking up glowing moths to get this mount. So it's not beyond. Whoa, what? This guy's already over there. I don't know. What am I doing? I'm like, there's no way. There's no way I just wander in here alone and kill this guy. But we shall try. Oh, I'm not alone. There's somebody else here. Wait, maybe. Oh, I returned the flag. Hey. All right. I have to admit, all the credit goes to this Ret Pally who like just wandered in here alone. I happened to show up and help him out, but he just like soloed them. Look at that. Look at that. We lost the first team fight, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna stake out the bloodlust buff. That's like the only way I can do meaningful damage as a affliction lock. So I'm gonna hang out. Do you think there's like, can I go inside the hut? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hide in here. Just gonna wait right here. Make a new health stone. Hide behind the wall so nobody can see me. Dude, what is this? There's like a dwarf in here. Is he? What's he doing? He looks kind of shifty to me. He looks a little sus. Yeah. What's he up to? Well, If he's making me a bloodlust buff, then more power to him. Let's see. Enchanting is the cheapest. Oh, yeah. You know what? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh! That guy. That guy stole it. All that hard work. I waited so patiently. Dude, Dark Harvest stinks. Oh my gosh. Full channel does no damage. So bad. Wait, where's their flag carrier? Dude, let's go. Let's get him. What? I just like went right through him. Die! Lay on hands. No! No! Alright. Well, that's alright. Keeps things close. Dude, I got distracted. I definitely could have... I wasn't paying attention at all to where the flag carrier was. Honestly, that's just like the core issue here. I had no idea where the flag was. I was so peeved that the Shadow Priest stole my Bloodlust buff that it just like, it never occurred to me to even check. Take my sweet time, let's not kill them too fast. Keep that guy slowed. Slow them. I don't even kill this guy at this point. Okay, well. Alright. Now, let's go back and get our buff. Did somebody just take it? I don't know. Oh, wait. Let's see, is the buff there? No, it's not. It's not there. Dude, it's so laggy. Literally, like, there's a huge delay. What is going on? What the? I swear I was exhausting him like 14 times over. Dude, did he onk and pick it up again? Oh my gosh. How bad are we? Here's 14 UAs. Well, I'm glad he doesn't have the cheap precog gem because I would have given him precog right there. Oh, dang. 320 MS. Yeah, I can barely like play with this lag. It's so bad. You know, I haven't reset my router in a pretty long time. I wonder if it's I'm overdue. Let's see. Their pesky warrior has been picking up the flag. Oh, we gotta stop all of them. They're gonna try and get the flag. Oh, he's going the long way. Oh, who got it? Shaman. Dude, this guy has picked the flag so many times. Dude's insane. Oh no. Where's the gateway? It's like under the water. There it is. Found it. Well, I'm super dead. Okay, let's see. Joxwell, some lag. Let's see. Yeah, the import to nameplates does not work. What? Shoot. I might need to check because like I have I probably put that all together like a few weeks ago, so some things might have changed. How are we doing here? We're getting wrecked. We are getting wrecked. But my buff is here. Still plenty of time. I think. I can't actually see the timer. Alright. Here we go, here we go. You're the healer. Stop this guy. Dang, I do no damage. What is that about? I'm dead. No, we lost. So close, so close. All right, let's see. Let's see. What could I have done there? I definitely could have I mean, I must have fear bombed into a tremor or something. That has to be what it, I mean, like, well, or I mean, I guess he has a ton of fear breaks, trinket and bubble and all that stuff. I don't know. Need just more damage. Because I got him pretty low, even with the healer right there. Alright, well, they got the flag again. Dude, it's right there. He's going to dash a couple times, so I don't want to dismount just yet until now. Just send it. Dark Harvest. Oh, we got him right away. Where's our flag, dude? I don't even know how to... There he is. It's over there. Oh my gosh, so laggy. Oh no, he died. Well, it's pretty back and forth here. I'm actually surprised we scored at all. I feel like we're kind of getting wrecked every time we actually fight. So we kind of got lucky, I think, earlier on. I think the Rhett and I need to do another two-man push. Everyone else on defense, that would be my... And then all I need is this thing. I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to camp this. Lay claim to this buff. All right, let's go. Let's get him. They are turtling. Look at that defense. I don't want to run into that. I'm gonna hang out over here. Let's find like a nice place to hide for a sneak attack. Flank him from the side. It's so laggy. Oh my gosh. It's like a 2-second delay. All right, let's get my pet over there. Can I send my pet from over here? Yeah, there he goes. He's going. Oh, I'm gonna hide. He has no idea I'm here. Oh, shoot, he saw me. He's got me selected. All right, let's go get him. Slowest coil ever because, oh my gosh. By the time my trinket goes off, it's like... Dude. Shoot, I don't have any health stones left. No! That does not, that did not feel good. Pretty tough, pretty tough. Hey there, Brain Dead. How are you tonight? I'm doing well. I feel like I've gotten to some pretty fun games in. I'm hitting a bit of a lag spike, so I might actually call it soon just to try and reboot everything. Well, that was a relatively close game. That's by far the closest normal BG I've had, I think, in like dozens of games. Most of them are super lopsided, one way or the other. So that was nice. Let's see, Bard. Thanks for the abundance raid tip. Oh yeah, it's crazy. I think like I wonder if abundance is causing lag for the servers because it's so crazy. Was this tree always there? I feel like this tree is pretty big. I've never noticed this tree. Oh, it probably comes with the Endeavor. It's probably like a silver moon tree or whatever it is. Okay, let's take a look at the ping. Yeah, I'm just sitting at 300 ms. I think I'm gonna have to call it. I feel like my lag is kind of crazy. Or do I just power through? I don't know what to do. What do I do with my life? How do I fix the lag? That's the big question. Let's just try and get one more skirmish and see how it feels. And then I'll probably call it soon because yell at your provider. Yeah, AT&T. I don't know. It's like pretty reliable. It has been for the last few months. Most of the issues I've had with lag have been on my end, like not AT&T's end. It's been like my computer just like will suddenly stop working or whatever. But I fiddled with some settings and I wonder if I made it worse. So it's possible that I need to like fiddle with some settings and like try and like basically I uninstalled a bunch of stuff that maybe I should not have uninstalled. Like internet stuff. I don't know. I don't even know what I was doing to be honest. Completely nonsense. But I thought things were more stable. Check add-ons. You had several that wrecked your connection. How do you check that? That's pretty high peak CPU usage, but I don't think that's not going to be causing lag. That would be causing like graphics type lag, right? Choppiness and stuff. See, right now like, it feels okay. Right now things feel pretty good. But yeah, I was just like uninstalling a bunch of stuff. I was just like, I think all this stuff is like lagging me. But I made it up. Let's see, Brain Dead. How are you feeling about UA spamming on AF now? It feels weird spamming. Yeah, I'm not loving it. I think what I don't love about AF is it doesn't it doesn't feel like you have a big thing you're working towards. Like Dark Harvest is not sufficiently satisfying to cast. UA spam is not satisfying either. It doesn't give that feedback that you get with demo. You get a bunch of huge pets spewing fireballs all at the same time. Or like Destro, Chaos Bolts are super obvious. Like you send a Chaos Bolt, you're doing crazy damage. Oh, I need a pet. Shoot. Yeah, I'm lagging outside the game. Yeah, I think this lag spike is probably well, it's either my computer or it's AT&T, I guess. There's no way to know. Definitely feeling it still. That coil should have happened 2 hours ago. Oh my gosh. Is this a guardian druid or a feral? No, he's a feral. Okay. So what I'm actually pretty curious, like how squishy are feral? Because last season, feral being a little squishy was like the one saving grace. Because like they're otherwise like super overloaded with their kit. Didn't he just deep breath? I think I'm losing my mind. Alright, got precog. Interrupt the healer. Tyrant. Big damage. Dude, why isn't my pet stunning anybody? Aside from the fact that stun is on CD, which he must have stunned somebody earlier. Huh. Weird. Totally inexplicable. Alright, we're hitting this guy. Alright. Trying to hit this guy. Pretty ineffective. I'm gonna trinket that. Shoot. Terrible. Terrible trinket. That's okay. Alright, here we go. Tyrant. So I'm gonna just like slam this guy with like a few mega demons. Stun this guy. Alright, now I can hit this guy. Doomguard. Ton of damage. Doomguard didn't even have to shoot. Okay, let's see. Dude, demo is so good. Alright, I am gonna leave match though. I feel like I am just so mega laggy right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna answer the remaining questions and then I'm probably gonna call it here. I know that's makes me sad, but I'm gonna try and reboot my router and stuff and make things happen, but let's see. Potpally, they do not die. The feral druids. He was like pretty tanky. Pretty tanky, but it felt like he could die. Then again, I don't know if he ever went bear form. Probably if he went bear form, he wouldn't have died. I don't know. All right, let's see. Um, let's see. Flack old DC. Hey, bro, is the BG build the same as your arena build? So generally speaking, my BG builds are very close to my arena builds for all three specs, with the main difference being you need Burning Rush when you play Blitz. So you have to find some way to afford this. Usually you give up something like Abyss Walker or I don't know, like healing your pet or whatever. There are a lot of ways you can get it, but you want to get Burning Rush on all your builds for Blitz. Fiendish Stride is pretty nice, but not a must-have. This is a must-have, and you never want this in Arena or Shuffle. That's the number one thing. Everything else is pretty much the same, except that you might make some decisions around like more AoE damage in Blitz typically is going to be okay. But most Blitz maps, you still really want to prioritize damage. You want to focus damage, so it's going to have very similar damage rotations and everything. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. 150 ms. Is my lag fixing up? Is it getting better? Okay, I'll just accept this one. All right, OCD Dev, can get talented double deep breath? Yeah, it's crazy. Double deep breath is so insane. Is all their do they have a ton of damage associated with it too? Oh, I can change spec in here. All right, let's just change spec to affliction because I want to try some affliction on Temple of Hot Mogu. I need a build. Screw it. I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, so like this is my, for example, on affliction. This is my build for Blitz more or less. I mean, there'll be a few talent points you change depending on the map and the situation. And the only thing I would change for solo shuffle is I would get rid of these and get, something else uh, like teachings of the Black Harvest. You know, maybe even a point in Blighted Tongues. I don't know. Or I'd get this Infernal Beneficiary because you want to be able to heal your pet sometimes, especially in shuffle. Drain Soul is goated. Oh, I haven't tried Drain Soul at all. Is Drain Soul good? I could try it. Let me see. Why not? Drain Soul? The thing is, like, Shadow Bolt. So Drain Soul, I've always found very good in 2v2. But it's just one more thing that can be interrupted in like a larger setting like this, like Blitz. So I usually don't take Drain Soul in Blitz. But if it does way more damage, then who knows, Who knows? Let's see. Pally's grabbing that one. Okay, somebody's grabbing that one. Okay. Look at that. Everyone is just like on top of things, grabbing buffs. Oh my gosh, it's so laggy. I swear I killed that Earth Grab Totem 2 hours ago. Dark Harvest. I probably should Malevolence before Dark Harvest. All right. Well, we at least got their flag carrier. One of them. What is Temple of Hot Mogu? So haste is increased, movement speed increased, respawn times decreased. I mean, respawn time is literally like 0. Let's get the green one. Dude, I'm so fast. It's crazy. I'm just hiding from my enemies. I'll drain life. Drain life does nothing. Look at my health bar. It's negative. That's so dumb. Why did I jump down? So dumb. All right. Drain Soul is... So the thing about... I couldn't even test it there because it converts... I assume it converts to Malefic Grasp regardless. If you take Drain Soul or Shadow Bolt, it doesn't really matter. I probably should be trying to nuke the enemies rather than pick the orb. Because trying to do both is like not working. My goodness. It was when you tried it? Interesting. It's very hard to evaluate. I feel like this map is so hectic. There's no way to tell like what spell is good or not. Oh gosh. Got it. Ha. All right, let's catch up on chats. Let's see. If you take double Dragon's Breath, you actually lose 20% damage on it. Oh, interesting. I wonder if it's even worth it then. Because like that was like the big part of your go, right? Is deep breath. Uh-oh. It's following me. I'm a goner. Super heavy damage in Disintegrate. You know, one thing I haven't seen much of today, even though I think they're pretty strong, is any sort of mage. I've seen very few mages. Man, I think the increased haste on this map is so funny. People die so fast. The double stun is worth into double melees in arena BGs. Everything else you play other talents. Interesting. One thing they've been doing better is that you really have fewer and fewer specs that are pure cookie cutter in the sense that like you just always play that same spec. There's a lot more variety and customization for different situations. And I actually don't know if I like that or not because it's like one more point of like complexity. Like even with ability pruning, it's still like there's a lot of stuff you can change around between each match. And I think it's cool because you can tailor the game to your play style depending on how you want to approach it. Affliction is actually a very good example of this because Affliction feels like this is like the build. This is more or less the build. There aren't that many talents you can change around, but your play style can vary dramatically. Like you can play Affliction like a rogue. You can run after objectives, or you can just run in and like brainlessly tab dot everything, like I do, tab dot and die. That's my strategy. Doesn't work that well, but it's kind of fun. Pretty brainless anyway. But you can definitely play objectives. You can like cursive exhaustion somebody, get a couple dots on them, and then range them, and they'll slowly rot away. At least that you could do that in War Within. And you would take totally different talents for that. I mean, largely the same stuff, but you just tweak a few things here and there, and just play around that. But that makes the game more complicated, for better or worse. Yeah, Fear. I honestly didn't even get to cast Drain Soul, basically. The only times I ever casted it were when I had Dark Glared, and it was converted into a Malefic Grasp anyway. So barely got to test it. All right, but that I was like definitely still super laggy in there, like 220 ms. But it's like worse than that. It's like not a consistent 220. It's like it keeps spiking. So I'm gonna let my Wi-Fi router rest a little. I'm gonna throw the little GGs up here. Uh, Look at that. This is what I use AI for to make cool little skeletons, skeleton warlocks or whatever, green warlocks. Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the subs. I'll be streaming more, especially when season 1 starts. I'm gonna try and make guides as soon as I can, but honestly, I'm not even super confident that I know like what the optimal builds are yet. But we'll try and make them soon. All right, everybody. Peace. Have a great one. Level up your characters. Hit the ground running on Tuesday. And also, we'll see. I'm looking forward to the patch notes on Friday. I assume they come on Friday, and we'll take a look, and you know, it'll be fun. See how nerfed we get. All right. Good night, all. Peace.